Hi, welcome back. So this is my rainbow kale. It's been steaming for about 10 minutes. This is the third batch that I added to the first two bags of kale that were already steaming previously. So this has been cooking now for about 10 minutes, and I'll allow it to cook for another 10 minutes. I'll come back and give it a stir, combine all the different parts, the part that was already being cooked on the bottom and the part that I just added here on top. I'll give it a nice stir, incorporate everything together, and maybe let it simmer for another 5 or so minutes after that, and then it should be done. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. And so my kale has been steaming here for another 10 minutes, and I am now going to give it a nice stir to combine the batch that's on the bottom that had been previously cooking with the batch that I added recently on top. And so this is 3 bags of kale, rainbow kale. I actually took a little bit out, some of what was already prepared and was finished and was good to actually eat. I took out 1 serving and made a plate while I waited. So this is a little bit less than what a full 3 bags would be. But you can see the difference in the color. The darker green is the part that was already cooked, and the lighter green is what was added last. So you can see the variations in the color here with what I have on the spoon. Darker on the bottom and over to the side here. Actually lighter, I'm sorry, on the bottom here and over on the side, and then darker on top right here. And this is just to distinguish what was already cooked, and then the lighter is what I added. And so I'm not going to cook this for a whole lot longer, so I'll have some pieces that are a little bit more crunchy, I guess, than the other pieces. I do want it to be somewhat uniform, so I am going to allow it to simmer for a little while longer now that I've combined everything. What I really want is to have these stems. I would like them to be cooked and to be softened. This is a stem that was in the older batch, the first 2 batches that I put in, and this is what I just added in here. So I'd like to get this new batch cooked so it's similar while being eaten, similar in texture to the batch that was already in the pot. So that's it. I'm going to let all this sit combined for a few minutes, and I'll be back and show you the finished product. Okay. And we're back. This is the finished product. Rainbow kale sauteed with red onions, just a dash of salt and black pepper, and that's it. And it's delicious. Let you get a good look at it. Okay. And that's it. I'm going to let you see the bottom of the pot. It's not much liquid left. That's all the liquid that's left. So it has pretty much just steamed all the liquid out. And I'm going to add this to some red beans and rice, and that'll be dinner. I'll be back to show you the finished product at the end. Okay, I've plated, and this is my kale on top of some red beans and rice. Just want you to see my red beans and rice. They're at the bottom, my red beans and rice, and my rainbow kale. So I hope you get a chance to try making this at home, and if you do, leave me a comment and tell me how it goes for you. Thanks for stopping by as I made dinner. Bye.